Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Burhanuddin and you're watching 6th episode of Shanik series where we discuss key corporate law concepts under 3 minutes. In today's episode, we will discuss about section 185 of the Companies Act which deals with loan to directors. After 2018 amendment, this section can be divided into three major parts, which is prohibition, restriction and exemption. Speaking of subsection 1, companies are prohibited from extending loan related facilities such as guarantee or even securities to the directors or their relatives and even to the firm in which directors are partners. Now, this is to an extent that even a loan represented by a book debt is prohibited. This is because to prevent companies from releasing corporate fund to the directors or their relatives indirectly by showing it as a book debt. For an example, if a company offer an unusual long credit period or special terms which are generally unavailable to others, then it can be considered as a loan represented by a book debt. Speaking about subsection 2, company may grant loan, guarantee or security to certain entities in which directors are interested, such as body corporate in which 25% or more of the total voting power or control is being exercised by the directors of the lending company. We can understand this with a simple example that directors of company A exercise 40% of the total voting power in company B and directors of company B exercises 80% of the voting power in company C. Now if company A grants loan to company C, then the provision of subsection 2 would trigger and company A will be required to pass a special resolution. Now, this is because Company A exercises a significant voting power of 32% in Company C indirectly. Speaking of subsection 3, certain companies are allowed to grant loan to directors in their ordinary course of businesses. Now, this clause generally applies to companies like NBFCs who are usually engaged in the business of personal lending or retail lending. Therefore, not all NBFCs would be covered here. For an example, an investment focused NBFC cannot claim this exemption. So that's all for this episode. I hope you find this episode insightful. See you in the next episode. Thank you.